Have you ever stopped to think about how much money might be ending up in the trash right inside your own kitchen? It may sound exaggerated, but the truth is that millions of people waste food every single week without even realizing it. Leftovers forgotten in the back of the refrigerator, meals that spoil too quickly, ingredients that lose their freshness within days, and that constant feeling of disorganization that turns something simple into a daily source of stress. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Modern life is busy. Between work, family responsibilities, and endless daily commitments, finding time to stay organized can feel nearly impossible. Many people buy groceries with the best intentions. They want to cook more meals at home, save money, and always have something ready to eat when they need it. But in reality, things often don't go as planned. The refrigerator starts out organized at the beginning of the week. A few days later, containers of different shapes and sizes are scattered everywhere. Lids seem to disappear. Food gets buried behind other items. And before you know it, something you paid good money for ends up in the trash. But that's not even the biggest problem. Beyond the financial waste, there's also the waste of time. How many times have you opened your refrigerator looking for something and had to move multiple containers just to find it? How often have you planned a meal only to discover that one of the ingredients is no longer fresh? These moments may seem small when viewed individually, but when they add up over weeks, months, and years, they represent countless hours lost and hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars wasted. And there is something most people completely overlook. The problem usually isn't the food itself. It isn't even how much food you're buying. The real problem is how that food is being stored. When food is kept in containers that don't seal properly or aren't designed for long-term freshness, it tends to spoil faster. Freshness disappears sooner. Odors mix together. Organization becomes difficult, and the entire kitchen starts feeling less efficient. Most people try to solve this problem by improvising. They reuse disposable containers for far longer than intended. They store food in mismatched containers. They stack everything wherever it fits and assume that's just the way things are supposed to be, but it doesn't have to be that way. Imagine opening your refrigerator and instantly seeing everything you have available. Imagine finding every prepared meal exactly where you expect it to be. Imagine knowing which foods need to be eaten first before they go bad. It sounds simple, and because it sounds simple, many people underestimate how powerful that change can be. An organized kitchen reduces stress. It simplifies meal planning. It saves time. It helps reduce food waste, and it makes healthy habits much easier to maintain. That's why more and more people are turning to smarter food storage solutions instead of relying on random containers collected over the years. They're choosing storage systems designed to keep food organized, visible, and protected for longer periods of time. The difference can be noticeable almost immediately. Meals become easier to manage, ingredients stay visible, refrigerator space is used more efficiently, and the feeling of chaos starts to disappear. Think about someone who spends several hours every weekend preparing meals for the week ahead. Without an effective storage system, much of that effort can be lost quickly. Now imagine that same person organizing every meal in clearly designated containers, storing everything neatly, and finding exactly what they need whenever they need it. The transformation is remarkable. The same applies to people trying to save money. When you can clearly see everything you already have, you're less likely to buy duplicates. You're more likely to use ingredients before they expire, and you're far less likely to throw food away unnecessarily. But there's another benefit that surprises many people. Visual organization directly affects behavior. When healthy foods are easy to see and easy to access, you're naturally more likely to choose them. Fruits, vegetables, prepared meals, and nutritious ingredients stop getting buried in the back of the refrigerator and become part of your daily routine. It may sound like a small detail, but small details are often what create the biggest long-term changes. Most people don't realize that an organized kitchen impacts far more than appearance. It affects productivity. It affects convenience. It affects spending habits, and it even influences the relationship we have with food itself. And here's the benefit that almost nobody talks about: a well-organized food storage system can actually reduce mental fatigue. Every day, we make hundreds of decisions. The less time and energy you spend searching for ingredients, organizing clutter, or dealing with spoiled food, the more mental energy you have available for the things that truly matter. It's a quiet benefit, but it's an incredibly powerful one. At the end of the day, the choice is simple: you can continue dealing with wasted food, unnecessary clutter, and daily frustration, or you can choose a practical solution that transforms the way you manage your kitchen and your meals. A small change can create a significant difference: less waste, more organization, more convenience, more savings, and greater peace of mind. When those benefits compound day after day, the impact on your daily life becomes impossible to ignore. If you'd like to learn more about the solution mentioned in this video, check the first link in the description. And if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next videos.